Hello and welcome to episode 54 of Rigor Mortis Paranormal. Tonight's episode includes a haunting at Myrtle Plantation, Kentucky Fried Curl... Well, not curl...
Curly fries.
Kentucky Fried Culinary Ghost, Nurturing a Baby Spirit. I am David. This is Robert, Jasmine, Kory, and Ian.
Hello.
Hey, time to get drunk again.
Yeah.
Get that old... there you go. That's a cake.
Hey, it sounded hardcore, didn't it?
It did, actually.
Tell me what you're drinking. That's a man's beer from there.
I'm honestly drinking a Truly.
Yeah.
Truly,
A mango
Truly
juice.
drinking.
Is that a flavored water, right?
It's
but
it's like a more...
with alcohol?
Yeah, I guess it's like a less manly White Claw.
Yeah. Can you get less manly than White Claw?
I'm on a diet, right? Even though I just finished half a fucking box of Chips Ahoy cookies.
Who were the weekly drinks when we were young, man? Zima?
Zima was a big thing, man.
You put like a little Jolly Rancher in there.
They just said it was weed.
like,
Really?
Don't be bragging about it.
Oh, Zima one time.
No.
They really did. Well, they did. I don't know where they got it.
Zima.
Okay, it's
Boone's Farm was big for us. I mean, but
we did
Apple tea.
or what's the other one? Wine coolers. I had a guy.
2020s.
yeah.
No, that was a wine. That was a you had to be a man to drink that.
Yeah.
If you like back in the day, I think I already said this, like because the purple MD Mad Dog 2020, everybody drank that, right?
Yeah.
But what does everybody have that drank it? Everybody, when everybody's drank that shit, because when you look at the next person's the front of their Chuck Taylors, they got these little purple dots.
Yeah.
That's from everybody I know. Everybody I know has thrown up, myself included, has thrown up with I don't know why the fuck anybody drinks Mad Dog, man, but that's what it is. It's a mad motherfucking dog.
That used to be your favorite shit, right?
No, fuck no, man.
2020 the color one.
I did drink Night Train and I have drank Thunderbird. I'm
Really?
not gonna lie.
Wait, what's the one with the fucking red bulldog on the front of it?
Oh, that's Red Dog.
Oh, that's Red Dog.
beer. Yeah, I mean, that's
That's
beer.
just
But
regular
we're
beer.
talking
That
about.
was gross too.
But you know what? I'm talking all that shit, and I have drank wine coolers, but wine cooler just went straight to my stomach. And Zima did the same thing. But man, they had a badass bottle. I'm not gonna lie, but
The Zima one?
yeah, but
Yeah,
you
it's a
can't
cool
really,
bottle.
you can't really brag too much. Like, oh, good, all
I
fucked
know.
up on. I drink about 8 Zimas. They're like, dude, really? No, but I had a buddy of mine that he couldn't drink beer, and dude, his name, he had our last name. He was, I'm sure somewhere down the line he was related to us, but he drank at our house a couple of times, and it's weird because I get along with everybody. I just could not stand this guy. He was, dude, he liked the damn Yankees, bro.
Oh yeah.
He liked Warrant, Skid Row. Well, I don't know. Skid Row is probably like I saw Kory look at me. You don't like Skid Row?
Is that the guy you were?
No, Kory's got some awesome taste in music, man.
Is that the guy that like that Cherry Pie song?
Yeah, that was like he kept playing sweet cherry pie all the time, man. Is it who sings that?
Sweet Cherry Pie. I don't know either. Yeah.
And the guy who even wrote it, he was talking about how that was the worst thing he ever did. It made him big, but he didn't want to be big that way, and that he actually had said that there was a time where he contemplated suicide over that stupid song.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
He said that because he didn't want everybody. They're like. When they saw him, they're like, "Hey, sweet cherry pie!" And he's like, "Fuck," you know.
I guess I might feel the same way. If I wrote a song that bad.
It blew, dude. That was the worst, man. We're talking shit. Well, how many hits?
Yeah,
do you
I know,
have?
right?
Man, I would give it up. Fuck that. If I had to play it, that's gonna, and I knew that was gonna be. I like, fuck. Well, I don't know, because of the money too, right? He's full of shit, right? You know how many hot wings you can buy with that shit?
I know, right?
How many Trulies?
How many Trulies? Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I have been drinking those because of the same reason. Because, man, you know, like when you drink the beer, your stomach just starts to look like that Jiffy Pop popcorn, man. Yeah, but truly, really, and it does have some cake. All those water beers.
Yeah, they do actually. I was looking at the alcohol content. Was it 5.6 or something?
That's about normal. Yeah.
Same as the Modelo. Yeah. Modelo had 5.
And there's no yeast in that bad boy like these ones, man. Shit. So
so they'll sneak up on you.
And then too, but that's the thing too, because I'm more than at least he can ask for a Truly. The other one, let me have a Vizio. Yeah, but those ones are good. Those are good, man. Yeah. They're low. I do like them. So anyway, and then I did think I saw one that had, what is it? The cucumber.
Oh, I saw that actually recently.
Wasn't the Michelob?
It might have been the Michelob, but there was a cucumber one. And I was like, man, that sounds pretty awesome.
Those are flavored water, though, right?
Yeah.
The water.
The wine water?
Alcohols, yeah. Alcohol water. Those are alcohol water, but or whatever. I don't know what they're called. What are those called?
What are those called, man? It's like...
I don't know what they're
Hard
called.
seltzers.
Hard seltzer, okay. I guess that sounds fancier. But,
that case they gave us when we won the championship.
maybe that's where it was. Oh, yeah, we won the championship. The
Yeah, won a
baseball
championship.
Oh, yeah, we got to get into that, man, fellas.
We won a championship of the, what is it, the Toilet Bowl League or something? No, I'm just kidding.
We won the actual championship. I was surprised.
We did. We won the...
We beat a bunch of
God,
kids.
yes. So, okay,
Young
so
kids, yeah.
Younger
The
guys.
first game we got fucking destroyed. They beat us.
Annihilated.
We
It
were
was what,
annihilated.
like 22-3.
Three?
Yeah.
I think
First
they
game
beat
of
us.
the season, right?
Yeah, first game of the season.
Y'all were down, too, man. Like, fuck this league. I don't want to
Yeah.
play. And they're like, Protons, yeah.
These guys are too good. But then we start looking at their record, like for the whole, because we met them in the championship game. But we started looking at all the records of everybody, and we saw them because we were going to meet them again in the championship, and their record was the same thing. It was like they were beating everybody by 20 something to
We hadn't lost since that first loss.
right.
Yeah, so we got a chance to fucking.
Redeeming ourselves.
Yeah. They were so. You can tell they were shocked.
They
were shocked.
They
Yeah.
were. That one guy wanted to cry, man. He's still on the field. Everybody, he looked like Ronda Rousey when she got her ass kicked by Amanda Nunes.
Yeah.
She was still trying to find it, but I don't know who she was trying to find. He was like way out there. But yeah, he just stayed out there on the field, just kind of looking at his players.
He's like, these guys beat us, really?
We're all fucking old. I think
Yeah.
there was like 2 young people.
It was
there.
the Omse. He came up to me. He's like, I thought you guys said you were just a bunch of family that didn't know how to play.
Yeah, and that was true. I mean, we are
That's
pretty
true.
much. We had a couple of good, or few really good people. I guess that's why. But
Y'all jealous, man. That's
But
what it was. Yeah,
people like me, that dude, I stood out there, but I just prayed the ball didn't come to me.
everybody now.
Like the Sandlot.
Everybody. Paula, Gil, all of them. Everybody.
Gil was
He was like,
insane on
he
that
was-
first base.
Yeah, first base, nothing was getting past him, man. I was like, dude,
Your hitting was really good, Dave. It surprised me.
yeah.
Well, just
That
because I
surprised
hadn't
me,
seen
too.
him hit.
Like-
I'd never seen him hit, so I was like, okay.
I actually, you know what happened? Honestly, I take high blood pressure medicine, and I tell you what.
You got that, Dave.
I was out of my medicine for like a week, and so I was all Tino style, which is my dad. My dad used to have a really bad temper,
But
but
when he get his
But
weed,
man,
fucking
yeah.
pissed like a motherfucker. Man.
so man, I'd get that bat, and I'd swing it with one arm too, and just be like, God damn son of a god, but just swing the bat. because-
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's why I like getting out there because you're like, it's a release, man. It feels
Yeah.
good.
And so I don't know what I did though, man, but I was actually learning to aim it too. As the games progressed, I was like, all right, I'm gonna hit it towards right field, and sure enough.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, just really quick. It is lighting up out there. It's raining right now.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And it got bright. It almost looked like daytime out there.
Tornado warnings were yesterday, though. Today's just flash.
2 days ago.
Oh,
Corey. 2 days ago.
Was it?
Yeah, pay attention. It's been 2 days.
I've been drinking too many Trulies, alright?
So anyway, we won a championship game. We only lost that one game, and the rest of the games we
Which
won.
shouldn't
But
count because we beat them anyway.
yeah, and we won one of our games too by the team not showing up. So,
But then we still beat them because they.
but
came
we
out
still
there,
beat them
yeah.
though, because they were there. They just didn't have enough players.
Yeah.
But I guess they did show up.
They showed up
They showed up
late.
late. So
Yeah.
They had already forfeited, but we played them.
And we still beat them, so that was
We
good.
beat them worse than if it would have just took the forfeit.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know if this is like giving away trade secrets or not, but I think something that really helped y'all out there. Y'all were drinking just a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have to.
And
A lot of it.
Okay,
Oh, a lot of it.
so.
Well, that was one of the things we didn't mention. Is in this league you could drink beer.
A lot.
So
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's
all
why
you
we
want.
signed up.
Yeah, no, and that was the only reason.
Yeah.
They're like, y'all play softball? No, but we drink.
Yeah.
Can we try?
I had to, towards, after that first game, I had to drink at least, 2 games before we started because I was so mad if we would make mistakes or shit.
Aye.
I had to fucking lighten up.
I mean, y'all all were clicking on all cylinders. Oh, I was a spectator.
Y'all
Drunk
looked
spectator,
relaxed.
but
This season, we played before.
I mean, way back, but yeah, we were by what is it 4-2 or no 2-4? I'm sorry. Yeah, there you go. That's more like it. But yeah, it was fun though. But the last play of the game, I blew something out of the back of my leg, and that was just not even running at full speed. It was kind of for me. It was.
Going to get your bat.
God dang it, blowout.
And I heard like a pop in my leg, and I said, "Oh fuck!" I gotta work tomorrow. That's it, man.
That's all I ever think.
I just went back to. No, I meant to say it, but and then the cool thing is they like, hey, once you touch that base, you can get somebody to run. Man, somebody was always running for me because I don't know that 30 feet that I ran. That was it. I did my exercise for the month. You know.
That's on first. Runner! I need a runner! The base isn't loaded, Rob. There's no runner. It's been a long time since we podcasted.
Yeah. Man, you ain't lying, man. And you know what? We apologize for that because I know, man, you know what? Our analytics come in and there's still people out there that like, and I bet they're saying the same thing. Man, fuck those motherfuckers, man. They give us something good and then they don't have nothing on the back end of it, man. We gotta wait like 6 months.
Yeah,
like,
for another
who the fuck
episode.
they think they are, right? Like, we're a bunch of prima donnas. So you just do it when, you know, just be happy that we're doing it. Right?
We're good and ready. You guys hear us?
We need more stories. That's why we need more stories.
Actually, yes.
Yes. And you know what though, man? We did get lucky tonight. We got the Myrtle.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach. Yeah, the Myrtle Beach. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's the one.
Blood Beach. No, I'm just kidding. No, Myrtle Plantation. Yeah, that's cool.
You know what? These folks, they just popped up one time, and I was looking up Myrtle Plantation in on Facebook, obviously, man. So I was just I was really searching, and there were several people who popped up, and I just kind of put it out there, like, you know, hey, if anybody has a story, you know, let us know, you know. And man, there were several folks who came out. Gabriella, man, she really has some awesome stories, and what I did not put out there is like on the back end of it, she told us some pretty crazy stories, man, that are her personal ones.
Which one is that? The one that told the Myrtle Plantation?
Ones, yeah. So like tonight we're just gonna probably hear just the Myrtle, but the ones that I had on the back end, hopefully we could throw them, and hopefully we could put them in a future podcast, you know, because those were awesome, you know, that she gave us. I know that we have the other one too, with the baby, man.
With the baby.
And I've been getting updates from I believe her name is Crystal, and she's been. I mean, it's almost like a journal or diary that she's taken. So, like, and she's sent a couple of pics and stuff like that, you know, of...
oh, nice,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, seriously. And then one is kind of cool because it's got, like, the light, like a light fixture, and it's got, like, a mist that's kind of floating towards it. You know, I don't want to give too much away,
right,
you know.
yeah,
So, yeah, but...
I know what you're talking about, but okay.
So, and the last one, or I don't know which one that's one, but I don't know if I'm
yeah, whichever order we do it.
But I know the other one was a culinary one. That one's pretty good also. So Kory, that you were talking about the paranormal
Fest?
yes, I just don't know if they're gonna have. It may be the same way too. Like you're gonna have, and in San Antonio, that's the way we're doing it because I see it. You know, in Texas, we don't have to wear the mask no more. So like if you're, but it depends on the people. You know, the property event. Yeah. So they can ask you to wear the mask, but like our table, the way we had it, you know, we'd all be there because we're family, man. You know, but Ian's a smart guy because he wears it all the time, man. And I don't blame you, man. But
yeah, the way I see it, I don't want to catch it and give it to my parents. I'll be good. I know I'll be good, but I don't know. They're getting up there in age.
Easy bastards, right? One of those guys that have tubes all over the place, man. Yeah, and in my ass, in my throat, everywhere. Why is a tube in his ass? I don't know. Yeah, he's
optional.
I don't know. He requested that.
He didn't even need it.
Oh yeah, you got a pee bag, a poop bag, and a breathing tube down your throat.
Sir, you can
Sir,
you go home. You were
just
right.
fine.
You were released.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I find no cause for this one. Just leave it.
leave it there. As a matter of fact, you got a bigger one.
Yeah, like this one ain't cutting it. Yeah, dude, y'all work on them. I don't want to go back in there. But man, that'd be awesome to do again.
Yeah, that'd be nice. So if that comes up, that'd be sweet. And
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Both places are awesome. It just looked like it was way bigger on the first one. And I guess that's why, because it was our first time ever being at break in the first one. That one was awesome. But it doesn't matter what happens at Black Swan Inn. It's always good, man.
Oh yeah.
And Joanna's such a sweetheart. She's an awesome person. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, we ran out of interesting things to say, so let's move on.
Yeah, we should.
Get to that first one?
Let's get to the first one. Which one do you want to do, Dave?
How about, let's just start up with the Myrtle Plantation.
Let's give them the goods, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Gabriella. we went to the Myrtles during the 2008 when my kids started college at LSU. We went for the last 5 years to the Myrtles every year on Valentine's weekend. One of the times that we stayed at the cottage at the caretaker's quarters, one of my son's girlfriends had her hair pulled and the blanket was ripped off my son, so we really didn't sleep that night at all. We got several pictures with huge orbs in the gazebo and around the property. Also, the biggest story is when we stayed, the whole family stayed, some of the kids stayed in one of the rooms inside, the Sterling room, and we stayed at the caretakers, and we were doing the 3 knocks, and we were getting something back, but then it was just me and my husband. They all left, and we started doing the knocks, and nothing was happening, so we decided to go to bed. And around 3 in the morning, we hear boom, boom really hard on the door, and we looked outside. There was nobody there. There was ice on the porch, so I was having trouble coming in because of the ice on the porch because it was cold that day. And we called the kids. It wasn't them. So we've had several things. In the roughing Sterling room, we had the bed shaking. We had put a ring with some talcum powder and a little rabbit, soap rabbit. We went to eat. When we came back, the rabbit was completely wet and the ring was completely moved. And that's the night that the bed was shaking while we slept. And when I first went there, it was like familiar, like I'm home or something. So I was talking to a psychic lady in Arizona, a friend of my daughter's, and she says, "What is it with you and plantations?" And I said, "What do you mean?" She says, "I don't know. I just get this thing, you and plantations." I said, "Well, I visit this plantation all the time." She goes, "You know why that is? You were one of the kids that died there." Yeah, those knocking, that knocking, that day we were like, at 3 o'clock in the morning, it was like we were knocking, bum, bada, bum, bum, you know what I mean? And nothing. And so I told my husband, "Let's just go to bed. It's already 3 o'clock in the morning." So we were just dozing off when it went boom, boom on the door. We jumped up. I went to the window. He's like, "Be careful, be careful." And there was nobody. The gate was closed. So I called the kids. I said, where are you guys? We're all in the room up in the house. There was no way somebody can run off the porch because there was ice on the porch. Now, that particular night was in December, and that night I think there was maybe one other couple staying there because they came to our room. One of the girls said, "Somebody's pulling my hair, my bun." Her hair was all taken out of her little bun thing. But that was not the night that my daughter-in-law now, she was laying on the bed, and I heard something go, "Wah, da, da," and I'm like, "What are y'all doing, singing?" And she goes, "Oh my God, they're singing in my ear, they're singing in my ear." And she gets up and she says, "Oh, they're pulling my hair." And then my son's blanket fell off, like pulled off of him. And I was at the caretaker's cottage. So yeah, that's my story.
We were just discussing like how you see these actors, and like as soon as they come out of their mother's womb, they look old.
Yeah, they're
That's
old.
an old baby. He got white hair, turkey neck and everything.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like who was it? Well, Peter Graves was one, but Leslie Nielsen. That was another guy. Man, that dude was old all his life, man. I seen him in Rawhide, I think it was. And he looked hot. Yeah, he played an old guy in there. Oh.
What is it, in the 20s at the time?
Yeah, 29 with white hair already. Well, that's an albino. That's fucked up. He's no goddamn albino. He just looked old. He got old when he was 15. And, like Burgess Meredith, there's another guy. Rocky's trainer. Man, that guy's been old since like.
Oh yeah.
That dude is. Every time you see him, he plays the old guy. Like even when he was the Penguin, I think in way back in the '60s, and well, you know what I'm talking about, the Batman.
Yeah, Batman.
Yeah, he was an old guy there,
series?
and I was like, damn, dude. So I was like, when was he born? 1871. Man, just like. Estelle Getty, there's another one from the Golden Girls, man.
Oh,
that lady was dust, man. Just turning the dust, man. That's kind of fucked up that I'm saying, actually. But
hasn't Morgan Freeman been old for like 50 years?
I was gonna say Morgan Freeman too. I was gonna say the same thing.
Remember back in the day when he came out of the electric company? That dude had some he was pimping. Yeah, well, I don't know if you remember that.
I didn't know. I didn't even know he came out.
Yeah,
I don't remember that. Him. But I can see that. No, I mean.
Him and I think a guy named Hector Elizondo. Don't ask me how I know that guy, but he was there. And but they came out in there, and he was young at one time. He had those rowdy platforms. He was pimping back in the day, boy. Damn. But so I'll give him a little bit of slack, man, because but I mean the other guys though, it's like every time you see him, like fuck, dude, I want to see a picture when he has like dark colored hair or something like that. He's like, why you want to see him? Like, fuck it. So but like you see him and you're like, dude, what the fuck? It's like where you like keep going back, like, okay, he has white hair and he's like by 105 hair, so obviously he's gonna have white hair, right? When you go back and like, okay, well he's 50, maybe it was early 30, I guess, 15. He's in junior high. He got white hair.
Junior high with white hair and the turkey neck.
That's what they wrote on his destined to play old guy in westerns. Oh shit!
Well, that reminds me of Taylor Hicks. Do you remember that American Idol
I
contestant?
remember that guy.
They were like, "Man, you got gray hair already. You look so young." He's like, well, "I've had this gray hair since I was 12."
Yeah,
he actually did.
He was supposed to be in his early 20s or mid 20s or
mid to late 20s or early 30s. I thought.
I've had no hair since I was 16.
16?
But I mean, you got your color in your beard, man. I mean, that's hey.
I dye it every other week.
No way,
he
man.
doesn't.
Yeah, that's right. I did remember that one time. Mom was trying. Mom made me dye my hair and my beard.
Oh, it was purple?
No, she did do the purple. Man, I was pissed, dude. It was blue actually. But I was pissed, man. I was like, what the fuck? I gotta go to work, man.
And was that for your Ursula costume?
No. She just did it. I think she was trying to be. Well, she did her hair kind of like a black blue, but it came. Hers looked really nice. Mine, it did. Why? But like you're not gonna make you look young, dude. Just makes you look fat and dumb, man. old. So I don't know what it is, man. Did you see when I did the black? It was like black and black. It didn't look. And then you see my rowdy crow's nest right here on the side of my eyes. Old shit, dude, like sagging ass chin and shit. Like you ain't fooling nobody, motherfucker, man. And I ain't that dude. I felt like Steven Seagal. yeah, that dude, he thinks he's fooling everybody.
Yeah.
But you can come kiss my ass.
I look good. And it's like, no, you don't.
It's just like sprayed on though. They were saying like that because they were showing like when he was like it's like sprayed on. Dude, I mean, I know we gotta grow old gracefully, so that's why I said, hey man, if they want me to have white hair, I got white hair, but because I look ridiculous in that. Like, and I was trying to walk around and people were like, dude, what happened to you, man? I knew it, man. I was all bitching at Mom, why the fuck you make me, wear this shit?
You said fingerprints on the side of your face where the dye got on your finger.
That right there on the side, it was all in my ear and shit. Like, you dyed your hair? No. You did.
That's natural.
Last week it was all fucking white and shit. Now look at
That's what is horrible, man. It's like pitch black, and you look like 60 to begin with, and then you die, and it's like pitch black. Like like totally unnaturally black. And it's like, dude, you're not fooling anybody, and like
dinosaur hair. Come on, man. Shit, fuck that, man. It ain't gonna work, man. And then next thing I'll be wearing skinny jeans. That's what the kids are wearing nowadays, right? Skinny. Shut up, man. We all.
Oh, okay, all right. So that story.
Oh, yeah, we had a story, didn't we?
Oh yeah, actually, man, that story was freaking crazy, man. Hair pulled, blankets being pulled off of them.
Shaking.
Hearing the singing, the shaking,
pictures?
the bed.
I want to see those pictures.
Dude, that is like some
I do too.
crazy stuff.
I believe she's I could be wrong, man. I thought you said she may send us a batch of those, so that's cool. Hopefully,
that would be awesome if she did, man. We'll put those on the website. If you see them on our website,
they came from others.
That means we got them. But
she said that the psychic medium or whatever said that the reason the plantation thing was because she was one of the kids that died or something. That the plantation.
Yeah, that's
crazy. So the connection to the plantation or something.
Maybe that's why she was always going back. And you know what? What was it? How many kids died? 2, right? Or something like that. It was Chloe, the wife, and the 2 kids, right?
Oh, and I don't remember that actually, but
the Myrtles.
Yeah,
but you know what?
The actual story.
Ian wasn't getting it. He thought she was a ghost telling the story.
Yeah, that's what
Oh, like that one lady. They're like, you need to find my killer, my murderer. I'm like, what the fuck? You're talking to me, lady. Do you remember that? The lady from, better stop with the lady. Yeah, fucking the lady from England that she got murdered, and she went from like a crazy range, man. It went from like 17 something all the way to like well, she was talking about.
She was a vampire.
Yeah, well, Infus Levi and what's his face, Anton.
Did we air that story?
No.
I was gonna say I don't think we aired it, right? Okay.
No,
but I do remember hearing it.
It was kind of weird because she was mentioning a lot of people. Like, dude, seriously, she did have some sort of intelligence, you know, because she did know like her history a little bit. But then when they started to ask me about, you need to help me. I've been looking for someone to find my murderer, and I was like, what the fuck?
What are you talking about, lady?
Hey, and it's like you're my only hope, my.
Damn,
and it's your destiny to find. And I was like, oh man.
And you let her down.
Yeah, I was like, okay then. Well, call me.
So
she did, man. I was on the block.
So just to recap, this is an interview I think you did, Rob,
tried to do,
but
we tried to get a lot of things like, and I did try. I swear I did. I was trying to make this work, but honestly, guys, and I'm gonna tell
killer, so you didn't know how to let her down.
Yeah, but Ted Bundy.
Yeah. No, the thing, it just went way off the rails. Like it went, like totally, like just almost scary. Like, you know, like I shouldn't be doing this, you know. And I just told her, well, you know, let's see what we can do. We may have an opening, and I'm not normally like that. I mean, we're real cool with all this, but this just went totally south. It didn't make a lot of sense, and
it's out of our realm.
Yeah, it was, because it just sounded like, you know, like a little too, not far fetched, but just like too much that I can handle. I think they needed a professional help or something.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not trying to be an asshole. But, you know, I was just way over my head on that one, and I thought the best, we talked about it, we were like, the best course of action is just let that one, you know, kind of, and while we're talking, we'll probably edit this shit out, because I don't, you know, I feel bad about it, but like, you know, but like, it was.
Well, yeah, because she may call you back now after she hears this.
Like, you son of a bitch, you didn't even try.
Is that what you're telling me? I died, you motherfucker!
and now you're telling me.
I tried very hard, you know. Anyway, that's how I think. I mean, because that sounded kind of shitty, but there are some things that we can handle, and there's some stuff that, you know, well, like that one. It's almost all of them that we get. We all our stories, we always put them out. And I guess now I got to really explain this. Is just like, you know, that one's just a little bit, a little off the rails. You know?
I mean, we're a podcast. We're not psychiatrists and ghosts
or investigators.
Yeah, or none of that stuff.
Or nothing like that.
And that's the other thing. A lot of people are always. A lot of times they're like, oh, you know, hey, can you help with with this or you know?
We probably can suggest people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We can filter. We can direct them to people that we may know. You know, and that's what's kind of cool about that. But on this certain one, I guess now I'm still on it. Get off it already, Rob. The thing is that they were getting angry with me. They were getting upset and angry, and like, you know, and that's what made it more kind of.
Yeah, time to get off the phone.
Well, no, more like kind of heartbreaking that I was actually nervous and, you know, kind of biting my nails when they're talking to me. Okay, yeah, okay, that's a good. Whoa, okay, that happened. You know, I'm like. You know, you died, you say. You know, like, so, and I didn't know what to do, man. So I was just like a fucking fat idiot.
You could have tried looking.
Yeah.
At least searched her name.
I did. I was like, yeah.
Rob turned into that guy from don't kill cats or what? Don't hurt cats.
I know. My dad was in the fucking room with the bulletin board and like a bunch of lines going.
Come on, man. Lady asked me how to make enchiladas, man. Shit, I'll fuck it out. Man, you'll be a pro, but I mean, I can't find your murder. Anyway, I need to stop on that. Poor lady, like, you know what? Fuck you, man.
She didn't call back just to say that.
That's what I get. But
so we get a random call, and that's all they say.
Hello? Because they live in England. Shit, they go here like 8 hour difference, man. They're calling like 8 at night, and I wake up at 4 in the morning. Hello? Fuck you. Fat fucking son of a fucking bitch.
All you hear is click. She just hangs up. What the hell was that?
Don't come over and don't come back.
Yeah.
When you say that, I just kind of like waking up somebody else. Waking up, I wake my wife up. Hey man, somebody told me to go fuck myself. He's like, shut the fuck up. I'm not trying to go to bed. Chinga madre, I'm on a roll.
I know. Everybody just cursing you out, man.
But, man, we got, oh, anyway, that's, yeah.
Sorry. We got Cash here.
Cash is in the house. So, like, going back to that, though, man, Myrtle's never disappoints. And you know what?
Oh, Myrtle's crazy, yeah.
On that website, and I'm not kidding you, man. I was happy that they accepted me on their page. And, man, they do not disappoint. They always got some sort of photos that they capture something. It's weird, man. And it's weird, too, because I was looking at, I think, the same site or somewhere else. I was looking up about the Myrtles, and they were saying there was actually no history of Chloe, the slave who gave those oleander leaves to what she was trying to do. This is a legend in case nobody knows what this one is. The legend was that, and I'm half. Yeah, I've been drinking, y'all. So
they've had us. They've had us.
For real? No. Yes, I do not drinking that water, but that water's strong. But oleander leaves, is that what they're called? They're like a flower or something like that they're kind of highly poisonous. And what they did, she mixed them in a cake. So what happened is, like, she was like eavesdropping one day, and she was trying to listen in on what they were saying. Well, that's a big no-no, I guess, back in that day, right? So they wound up. What I heard was cutting her ear off. That's what I heard. So she got upset because I guess she felt like she was, the guy was a real asshole, right? So he's using this lady, and then he's with his wife. Then he cuts her ear off, right? So he doesn't want to have nothing to do with her. I don't know what the deal was, but she wanted to get back in their good graces. So she cooked this. What I heard, it was a cake, and she put the oleander leaves, like the poison from them or something like that. She grinded them, put them in the cake. So she was gonna go, and I think she had some kind of remedy, or she knew how to like, she didn't know that she put that much. She just wanted them to get sick so she can tend them back, so she can get back in the graces of the the family. Yeah. Well, it kind of backfired, and I think what happened is they said that he didn't eat it, but damn, the mom and the wife and the kids ate it, and they died. So I believe I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jazz. Did they hang her, or is that what they did with her? Or I can't remember. I don't remember what they did. Woo! I like that thunder.
That's thunder, yeah.
So from then they say that you could see her, like, they have a picture of like the two houses in between, that she's kind of standing there, and then on the top of the roof you see these two little kids. They're like have their knees towards their chest, and they're sitting up there. Now those are the ones that growing up that I saw when I was a kid, or when I was growing up. So that being said, that place doesn't disappoint.
We should try to go one time.
You know what?
Dude, that would be awesome to go there, man. But
Crazy.
just try pulling the blanket off of me.
Yeah.
Burrito. Oh, sorry. Our son likes to roll up in our blanket at night and say burrito. So it annoys me because I like to have a blanket on.
Well, he shouldn't be sleeping with us. He's all fucking old.
He's like 24.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though, right? Like the sheet, trying to get the sheet out from under me. Throw your back out. Oh, that's how you hear. I hear something. That goes who hurt her back. Oh.
You see them every once in a while before they're walking all straight and all cool. Like you see them after they do that, and then like a couple of days after, they're all hunched over and holding onto the walls. Like,
sir, do you mind next time sleeping under the sheet?
Trying to impress my boss here, man. That was my first day on the job as a ghost. He just ruined it for me.
They put him on light duty. Light duty ghost. Oh my god. Anyway, Gabriella, thank you so much, man. That was an awesome story. Thank you. What other duties do we have?
Do you want to do the nurturing a baby spirit story? The one?
Yes, we'll do that one.
All right, let's listen to that.
Okay, this next story comes to us from Crystal, and Crystal writes, "Hey guys, I'm not sure if y'all remember, I submitted a story about a small shadow figure running around my apartment. I thought it was my kid. A few weeks later, I called and talked about being touched while cooking in the kitchen. Well, guys, I have never cried so much in my life. But there is a little 22-month-old baby who haunts this place. Her name is Victoria. My husband and I know when she's near. We feel warm and almost fuzzy, like physical love from a baby. We have seen her in wisp, orbs, and shadow form. We have felt her. We knew right away what we felt wasn't aggression. And although we haven't seen her in shadow form since I saged, okay, and sage is another form of cleansing your house of spirits or evil spirits and such. We haven't seen her in shadow form since I saged. My 3-year-old daughter has. And she drew a picture for me on her little magnetic drawing board. She erased it before I got it picked. She said, "Mommy, look at this ghost I drawed." I asked where she saw such a thing. She pointed into the hallway where I first saw her. My 3rd week in this apartment, I had an odd experience. In the middle of the night, I got up to pee. I pee with the door open to listen for my kids. And of course, I'm so tired, I started to drift a little. And then, as if dreaming, I saw a crazy woman flying at me while I was on the toilet. She looked crazy and angry. Her hair totally wild. I jumped and woke up. The bathroom felt super fucking hostile. I didn't know it at the time, but the baby showed me how she died. The crazy bitch woman was her mother. Her mother strangled her baby in the bathroom. My heart is so heavy and hurt. I can't even imagine how this baby felt. If me, a grown woman, was scared of that woman, I can't imagine what the baby felt. I'm mourning the loss of this baby I didn't know. P.S. Love what you guys do. Makes me feel almost normal. Keep shit talking. I need it in my life.
Just kidding. We were just talking about that. How I guess in our culture, I guess it's a big thing.
Yeah, my buddy, when he just orders tacos, man, and they're waiting for him to do his list, right?
The boobs?
The list.
No. He's like, that's my other buddy. He's like, let me have 2. He said, let me have 3 bean and cheese tacos, and then he says, "Y este." He does it on purpose too, and then I couldn't stop laughing.
What comes on the bean and cheese?
That's crazy because growing up, you hear that all the time, man. Over here on the south side too. Yes, It's like, okay.
What's the other thing? Fíjate.
Fíjate. Mira nomás.
I haven't heard that in a long time either, man. Válgame Dios.
Yeah.
Válgame, I haven't heard it in a long time. Fíjate. All of them, like back in the old days.
That's old
man.
school, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Válgame Dios.
Now, all these young whippersnappers, they don't know no Spanish.
No.
They're just like, fuck! Oh. But I don't know. We're trying to coax Kory into telling another restroom story, man. He's got the best restroom stories, man.
Well, I had a good way of bringing it in, but you ruined it.
Oh!
It took you long enough. Let's go.
I really don't. I don't know why I told you that. I don't even want to talk about it.
Oh my god!
It was a good story, man.
Kory was naked in a fucking restroom.
I wasn't naked.
You want to tell the story?
It's not even a story. It's just like a 10-second. Like,
That's all right. Let's hear it. What happened?
Jingle bells, Why does this always happen to me though?
Yeah, man, all the restroom stories. Man.
Yeah, why are you always looking at guys? Why do you always have to? Not on purpose, but I'm just saying. Why is it you always get to see the guys naked in the toilet, man?
This one was weirder though, man. So we were at one of our son's baseball games, and some of our cousins decided, hey, let's go eat afterwards. Some restaurant we never been to. It was a Mexican restaurant, right? And
why does it got to be a Mexican
I don't
restaurant?
know,
Racist.
right?
No, I'm just kidding.
Because there's so many here.
Maybe, because you were the white dude and they were like, I'm gonna fucking see if they'll stick around.
They were already in there. So
I'm sure he was, man. He probably was jumping a double deuce.
Man, this day was weird too because we're sitting there at my nephew's game. And we're sitting there and I was like, man, it's about to rain. But there was like no clouds and everybody's like, what are you talking about? I kept feeling like really cold raindrops all over my arms and hands and
We
the
thought he
whole
was
day.
gonna have a stroke.
Dude, I kept telling him like, I feel like it's raining on me right now. Like I felt weird on my skin.
Oh, man.
We sat down at that restaurant. I still felt it. I was like, it's gonna rain in here, man.
Dude, that ain't right. Yeah, something's wrong there.
So anyway, I was like, I gotta go pee. I went to the restroom and there was one urinal and one stall, right? And the urinal's on the wall. The stall opens behind you, and I looked back because the stall was open. I didn't know anyone was in there. And I heard someone laugh. I looked back and this dude, like, no fucking clothes on. He had his pants around his ankles. Hairy, fat fucking dude laughing at his phone. And when I looked back, he looked at me and he didn't fucking faze him. He just kept laughing at his phone. I was
Wait,
like,
he dropped his pants to go pee?
no, he was sitting in the stall. But in that restroom at that restaurant, there's a urinal and one stall. And the urinal's right up against the stall. When you look back, the door's right on his back. And I'm like, I heard someone laugh, so I looked back, and I'm serious, dude. He was like hairyest fucking dude, real big guy, and he just like looked at me and he just kept laughing.
Maybe he needed a break.
And it was and he goes, "Este." No, but this is a serious story. Like he was doing that, and I just finished peeing and walked out. I told everybody at the table about it. Jacob ran to the restroom. I don't know why.
I gotta check this out. He took his camera.
But the weird thing was,
we were
the only people in that restaurant, so he was one of the cooks.
Oh, dang. Yeah, but you said he didn't have a shirt on too, right?
There was a shirt hanging over the top of the stall.
Oh, God.
I told Jacob and Anthony, they were sitting by me, and I told them, they're like, what?
What is the deal with taking your shirt off when you take a dump?
Is that why you ran to the restroom?
He went right after that, but I don't know why.
You said it was hairy?
That's all I saw was hair. I'm serious. It
A chestnut.
I couldn't even eat it. Well, I ate it, but
Yeah, no, right.
I didn't like it.
That was
weird.
I mean, I gotta
Gross,
take
man.
my socks off whenever I drop a deuce, but I gotta keep shirts.
why are all your clothes together? That's the second time it's happened to
Neatly
me.
folded, right?
Both times, like, I'm like, am I doing this wrong? Like, am I shitting wrong?
That's something wrong.
Do I need to take my clothes off too? Like,
You don't butt naked when you take a shit. It's like, you don't?
Okay, so I just saw today that people were having a big debate and nobody knew like the other one existed. So like somebody was like, I just learned today that people stand up when they wipe their ass, and then the other people were like, well, how are you supposed to do it? How do you do it to sit down and wipe your ass? So people were like so confused that the other one existed.
Oh, wow. Okay. So there was a debate.
I'm too
like
big. My arm ain't gonna fit down there if I'm sitting down.
Right?
But the other people were like, well, don't your ass cheeks clench? Good, which is my thought. Like, if you stand up, don't your ass?
Yeah, that's not okay. Wait a minute, am I doing that? No.
Wait, what?
I wipe my ass when I'm sitting down, man.
How?
How do you do it when you stand up? Your butt
That's what I'm
closes.
That doesn't if you lean over before you stand up and leave your ass in the air.
Bend over.
Lean your ass up.
I don't
So
know.
I guess that we're gonna have to put a survey on the site.
Awesome, man.
Are you a sitter or a stander when you
Do
wipe?
you even wipe your ass?
Or do you wipe? Yeah.
Oh, did you get the seesaw, man, with the towel and stand up?
That's gross.
You just rub it everywhere.
I just shower every time I shit.
That's gross. Going down your chin.
It's not the seesaw, it's a tug of war. What do you call that?
What's that called?
Yeah, when you, I don't know. Yeah, when you go from front to back with a towel, just like.
they have a name for it. What's it called?
I don't know what it's called
Damn,
either.
man, no, I can't remember.
I gotta point that out there, man. Shit.
What is it called, dude?
It's horrible.
It's crazy.
No, I'm getting excited, man. Tomorrow, man, get shit all over my hands. Standing up. What the fuck? This is impossible.
Big old hole in the wall and head went through.
Fell down. Twist my ankle. Screaming for help. Wipe my ass for hell, no.
Oh, that'd be horrible. You twist your ankle.
What happened?
Shit everywhere, and then you get
don't know.
somebody else to wipe your ass.
Oh, that's the worst part too, man. You can be there a while.
And And then that towel. What do you do with that towel if you're the other person that uses a towel to go back and forth? And then you're rubbing that on the walls and stuff too.
It's crazy you bring that up, Jazz, because it's actually 6 years ago. Whenever my freshman.
Been on my mind.
No. Been on my mind for 6 years. Well, not really, but kind of, because when I was a freshman in college, that. Like, all the guys on my floor were having this huge debate about that, and I was so confused.
I didn't even know there was even a debate.
That's a college debate. Yeah.
Back in my day, we used to sit down. I was like, it's a new thing, right? And then have somebody way off. Well, I stand on my hands.
Gross.
I was so confused afterwards. I had to try it the other way, and I was like, I couldn't. I don't understand.
This don't work.
Dude, that's the first.
In the normal way?
That's the first time I've ever even heard that shit.
Yeah,
I thought maybe I'm doing something wrong, man. Like, you can know by looking at your underwear, like, yeah, I'm doing it wrong. Mom always bitching, like, mira, baby.
Stand up when you wipe your ass.
I'll try it.
Look at your underwear now.
Ooh, I'm not gonna buy you no more underwear.
It's my only pair.
Commando, hey, you gonna have to fuck with my pants?
Oh, gross, even worse.
Oh my god, that's gross.
Okay, well then that brings up another question related.
Don't ask if you have to sit down. If you sit down when you pee.
Doesn't everybody?
No, the question. I know, Rob, you like me. You take your sweet time whenever you drop a deuce.
It's not my fault though, man. There's so much shit in there, it's just falling for days, man. My ass falls asleep, my legs. I can't get
I was
up.
gonna ask that. So what do you do when your leg falls asleep? Because that's been happening to me.
Oh man, I hate when your leg falls asleep.
you know what?
Man, that's gross.
You gotta stand up
That's
to wipe.
horrible. Yeah. Oh, you're a stander.
Yeah, because I'm a stander too. So it's like, what do you do?
Stander?
You lean on the wall and
Yes!
Crawl by your elbows. Crawling on your elbows, man. Oh, I can't reach the doorknob. Oh, you're the man. Somebody else.
So what do you do?
you're a stander.
It's hard too because like it is hard because like sometimes my legs do go to, but you know what? That's
Like,
really interesting reading. But you know, in the old house we had those little handrails. Yeah, I missed those and then they were sturdy. They weren't done into the sheetrock. They were done into the studs. So a heavy ass motherfucker like me, I can grab it and just kind of rub my thighs back and come on, blood, get back in there. I walk around the restroom, but you know, I'm like, oh, I better one more. That one is a standard, man. When I walk, I was like, oh yeah, there's still some in there. But you just kind of warm up a little bit, do the little circle right there, and then yeah, we're ready to rock and roll, man. That's if you have those handles over.
If you would have just stood from the beginning, that wouldn't have been there.
Oh, hover.
Oh, there you go.
But dude, I can't hovercraft, man, because that shit doesn't just drop, it just sprays, man. Yeah, it's like, oh, man, somebody's gonna be mad who sits on that bull neck, man.
That's true too, though, man. Yeah, you may spray the whole seat.
Yeah, you got rowdy glyphs all over, dude. Just like, oh my god, man. And then somebody's knocking on the door. You almost done? You know you're gonna be putting in work, man, cleaning the toilet. Cleaned it up for you, my friend.
Are you sure you want to go after me?
No, I haven't done that shit though because I'll be reading something, either something else, or now it's not even reading and being lazy, man. Just the YouTube shit, just checking out shit, you know, like, you know, and stupid shit too, man. You know, just stupid shit I look up, and if you're watching a movie, man, I always have to have my phone next to me. Because I'll look up the cast, and like we were talking about that movie Damn right now, and I wanted to see if it was, what was her name?
Kristen Bell?
Okay, I thought it was her on that movie. It kind of looked like her, but then it didn't. She got a fucking, her head is like normal size, but her face is just like right in the middle. Just,
It's a tiny face, yeah.
yeah, she got big ass fucking face, but everything, they got a lot of,
right?
yeah.
She has a square ass head too. I don't like it.
Yeah, but her face though, I was looking at, look, she got a little face, she got a little carita because her eyes are like she look weird, like she got a little face, so like it's all property that you know that you can buy around, but just don't get in the middle because that's what
27 acres and she only uses 10 of them.
I hadn't seen. I just started seeing it. I don't know if it's any good, but hopefully it is. Man, we went way up.
Yeah, okay. Going back to that story, man. Every time I hear or see anything relating to children, when it's like haunted or horror stuff, kids, babies especially, that freaks me out. That really bothers. Like, man, there was this video game. It was a demo for a horror video game that came out like 5 years ago, whatever, called PT. One of the scariest bits of gaming ever. Like, it is really like terrifying. It's completely changed the gaming horror industry.
Do you say horror?
Yes, definitely.
The horror industry.
But one of the things it had in there was the sound of a crying baby. Throughout the part.
That's always creepy, man. Yeah.
There was a dead part where this fetus, like a dead fetus, is bleeding, is talking to the player, and it has like this super like dark and deep voice. And let me tell you, I have never in my life had a nightmare after watching something scary or playing a game that's scary. But that night, I wasn't playing it. I wasn't even playing it. One of my friends, one of my roommates, was playing it. Man, I had a bad nightmare that night. I was freaked out. Like that's stuff, like anything with babies crying in it. Because there's something so primal about it. I think it's just we're designed by nature to feel unpleasant about a baby crying. They're like, we gotta fix that or something like that.
Yeah.
And when horror shows or games or even real life, when you hear stuff like that, when we were at Joanne's at Black Swan Inn and we heard that baby crying, like that
was creepy, yeah.
That stuff creeps me out, man.
Yeah, that is weird.
I really hate it.
Because what she's talking about is that actually it's a dead 22-month-old baby, you know, who was actually murdered by her mom, which is more fucked up than anything. Yep. But it seems that they kind of have a bond or a connection with this, with the baby, the father, the mother, and I believe her daughter. To me, it's creepy, but it's kind of nice too, because I guess she feels like bad, you know, like she was saying that she mourns the baby, didn't she say that?
Yeah.
And that she realized what happened is when she was using the restroom, when she saw that lady fly at her, she realized what it was.
That's crazy.
Was the mom who actually murdered her? Which is wow, you know, any kind of parent, doesn't matter, mom, dad, whatever. That's kind of psycho shit to begin with in the first place.
Yeah.
To murder a baby, like, even if it's not yours.
Yeah, and 22 months of man. I mean, shit. So I don't know, man. That's kind of crazy because I'm thinking like, well, they're saying that it gives pleasant feelings to them, and that they're trying to that they get like almost a warm fuzzy feeling when they know it's around. So I mean, I guess that's the baby that's just wanting to be nurtured and just like looking for, you know, I guess a mom or love. Yeah, it's weird, you know, and that they're doing that. That's kind of awesome also. But she did tell me that the apartment complex, I guess the building that they're in, I think it's done in like floors. You know how there's I don't recall. I think she said it was just a one story. I may be wrong, but I thought she said it was just a one story. So in that one complex, there's 4 units. So she was saying that all 4 of those damn units are haunted.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, isn't that weird? I was like, man, that's crazy. But and you know, they were giving me updates and letting me know that they're still running into stuff.
Man,
they're still getting
crazy.
tugged and pulled and they're seeing things.
Is it all haunted by the baby, or just?
I haven't. Well, she said she saged. I guess she did that because of the mom. You know, I mean, who wants to see that shit again, too, man?
Where was this at though? Too? Where did it?
I believe it's in Oregon.
Is it, this one was in Oregon. Okay.
Crazy. That they're dealing with that, and that they have the way they are about it. You know, like they seem very cool about it. You know, they look like they're accepting that child as their own, but also that I guess it's kind of breaking their heart also. I mean, who wouldn't, you know, you wouldn't have a heart if you didn't feel sorry for that baby, but that's just too much, man. I mean, that's crazy shit, man.
That's some tripped out stuff, man.
I mean, I know they found they saw the article or whatever, but kind of reminds you of like when they say like they could disguise themselves as something innocent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just to get invited in.
We did bring that up. You're right, Jazz. We did bring that one up, right? Yeah, but I mean, it's maintaining, so I guess it may be just like, what is that, the residual, or not even? It's got intelligence.
Yeah, I mean, if it came out or two, though.
So,
and that was only one time. I mean,
well, yeah, that one. So that's okay, and that's another thing.
Well, that was a lady, yeah. So.
Well, she said when she saged that they don't see it anymore in shadow form, but maybe like the mist and the orbs. But they were saying that the baby does see it. Her daughter.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So that's crazy.
You know, okay. Sorry, I'm gonna get into something different. But it's so crazy how like kids will fucking continue. Like you know, okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and go. Right, the other day, right? It was I think Monday morning, and he does still virtual classes. So I told him, wake up, go wash your face, brush your teeth, whatever.
Yeah.
And he went to the restroom. I think he went to the restroom, went pee, and he came out and he was trying to get away with not brushing his teeth. And I said, go back in there, brush your teeth.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was still laying down, and I just hear him like screaming, like I don't know. It was like,
jeez.
It was scary. Like you can tell, like in his scream, that he was really fucking scared. You know, like really like. I don't know how to describe it, but he was like screaming, and I was like, oh shit! So I jumped up out of bed. Okay, so I have my big mirror in the restroom, and then I have this little magnifying mirror that is like a little round one, just when I do my makeup. I had that set by the mirror also. I guess he said that when he walked into the restroom that he saw it in the small mirror behind him, but he couldn't see it he couldn't see the reflection. He saw a face, but it was he said it was a really tall guy, and he couldn't see it in the big mirror, but he could see it in the little mirror, and that's when he started to scream.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, he said it was like the guy with, I think he said it was like gray face, and it was like black under his eyes. I forgot it. And he said it was like black on his cheek or something like that, and under his eyes, or gray under his eyes. I can't remember what the black face.
That's crazy.
He took a good look at
I
that.
was scared.
Do you think maybe, because I know the other house that y'all lived in before y'all moved over here there was a little more activity there, and I know the kids especially Riot actually saw more stuff over there, didn't he? Quite a bit.
Yeah, he saw a shadow too, like the shadow figure going.
I just wonder, like, if anything followed you guys over here to this house. Like, y'all didn't bring that urn, did y'all?
No.
The one that y'all found when y'all first moved in.
Somebody kind of said, like, what do you think it's kind of like?
What it is?
Like it's attached to him.
Yeah, that too. Like, if something's attached to him, I mean.
And I don't even want to start thinking about that because that shit scares me.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It's
like, but I think like you were saying too. Like, I think a lot of times it seems like, I guess stuff like that. All these hauntings. A lot of times they attach themselves to kids because
they're more open.
I guess they're just more innocent and more open. Yeah.
When somebody believes them, and then they can just keep doing. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
It could be. It could be a lot of things too.
I believe him, but I feel like I try to reassure him and tell him like, well, baby, you were just waking up, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, make him feel that. Yeah.
But he walked around the whole house with a cross, like.
Attaboy.
I guess I don't blame him, man.
Oh, jeez.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy stuff, man.
He's such a good boy too, man. I mean, yeah, that's why
but he does watch some weird shit too, so I'm thinking maybe.
But all of them do, man.
Yeah.
All of them, man. It's like all of them watch. What is it, 3 a.m. or what is it?
We're going to sleep, and he's like, "Oh, all right, I'll put my tablet away. You want to watch Nukes?" I'm like, "Okay." So
like
Nukes
Nukes?
Top 5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's badass. Nukes top 5. Yeah.
I thought it was like actually nukes.
Oh,
like,
no,
videos
no,
of
that's
nukes.
Psycho.
Oh my God, what?
And then I'll be sitting there and I'll be hearing them. I'll be hearing that going off. Did you see it? Man, I was like, Ryan, you watching that shit? Yeah, he's good. Anyway, man. Well done, Crystal. Thank you so much for that story.
You want to do the last story that we got here for the night?
The doozy, huh?
Yeah, the Kentucky Fried Culinary Ghost.
Dude, that's what I want to be when I die.
Man, right?
Kentucky Fried or a culinary
It
ghost?
doesn't matter.
Either one, right?
A buffet ghost.
Yeah. Oh man, wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah. Okay, fellas, enjoy it. All right, this next story comes to us from Christine Belt. And Christine writes, "Hey guys, hope y'all are doing well. I just found your podcast this morning, and I've been listening to it as I work. So thanks for making my day more interesting and entertaining. I have a story that isn't too crazy, but you might find it fascinating. When I was in college, the first go-around, I was going for my degree in culinary arts and professional catering. A little history about the school. The older kitchens that were used for the culinary and catering labs used to be testing kitchens for KFCs back in the day. KFCs obviously being Kentucky Fried Chicken, my fave. And it was always said that the school was haunted. Well, one night I was working for the catering company that was run by the school. We were coming back from an off-site event and unloading our vans at about 1 a.m. And as I was carrying a load in, I smelled KFC chicken. But there was no one else in the building except the security guards. The guards did not use the kitchens, and there had not been any classes in there for many hours at this point. So all the equipment was turned off, and we had not made chicken in any form for our event, but the smell was so strong that I had to go through all the kitchens and see if any of the ovens or fryers were turned on. But they were all off. So I don't know why I was smelling KFC chicken. There was also a different time where I took a group down to the basement of the school to do a ghost hunting session. We got our voice recorders and asked if there was anyone who wanted to talk to us. We did not hear anything at the time, but we caught a very clear male voice saying, "No." On more than one of the recorders. Those are the only encounters that I can think of at the moment, but I have a feeling that I am forgetting something. I will write back in if I think of it later. Have a great day.
Oh my god.
Action-packed beauty.
I'm telling you, man. You talk about action.
Dude, that. I got chills. Look at my arm.
They're multiplying?
Yes, I'm losing control, bro.
Oh, man.
But I.
So they caught an EVP?
Yeah, look at EVP.
No.
Okay, so here's
No.
my theory on that. I don't think it was no. I think it was number one. Like they were trying to order something.
Oh,
Right? Like,
maybe
what
that's what it
happened
was.
to number-
You know what?
Or
A
a-
ghost probably attached itself to this equipment that was from KFC.
Yeah.
So
But why?
that's probably
Why?
what
That's
it
what I
was.
don't understand. That's a
Order
big
Wanted the
ass
number
oven.
one.
Did somebody get burnt on it or what? You know,
A
like.
piece of their
Could-
flesh is stuck there?
Yeah.
Could have been.
So who gets to eat the food that they make at the culinary school?
Yeah, right. I
Where
mean,
does it
No.
go?
But that's.
oh yeah. Well,
They
okay.
eat it
Yeah.
themselves.
I'm sure they eat it or something. I mean, themselves. I
They
would
were
think.
coming back from like a some kind of banquet or something. Because they do have that. That's how they make money. Also, it's like I think that's what they were telling me. It's like
Oh, okay.
you know what I mean? They do
Yeah.
catering also on the side. But that's the thing too. Is like you have this big oven or whatever it is that they have there that it's coming from KFC chicken, right? And so. Damn.
Yeah, I wonder how did they smell it though.
Yeah, but
Just kidding.
I mean, I wonder who's the one that's like, yep, that's KFC.
Yeah, that's right.
No, it's churchy.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. The next guy's like, I think you're wrong, man. That's Popeyes. That's really strange, right?
Man, I'm sure you could identify him, bro.
I will too. I'm just like right away. That's banquet chicken.
That's HEB.
Oh, banquet chicken, man. Whatever. What happened to that though? They don't
They
have it
still
anymore.
around those odd
Really?
pieces.
Yeah,
They're
the
half
weird-
egg,
yeah.
half wing.
Oh my god, my mom used to make those all the
Oh,
way.
with tater tots. Oh,
I-
Oh, I know
man.
exactly what you're talking about. They're like pre-fried or
yeah.
Oh, I used to love that box. I had the box
like
of
a
like
red box
10
or some
pieces
shit,
or something.
right?
Yeah.
I could eat
My mom
about
would
2
make that
boxes by myself. They were little ass pieces, but damn.
You just throw them in the oven, right?
Yeah, man, shit.
But where do you find them? Are they still around, or we have not seen them in years.
Yeah, you know what? I haven't either.
Dude,
I'm
when
not
I
gonna-
recook, like, KFC chicken is like not as good as that banquet chicken.
Yeah, it's good, but you're right. They're always those weird pieces. Yeah, like it's 8 pieces, but one of the pieces is like it's half a leg. You know, it's like 2 halves of a leg, a hand.
The beak, right? That's still good. I like that.
That's
fucking-
claws.
Yeah, but that damn
I forgot.
crust that they had on there, man. They could have put a snout on there, or whatever. It was good, man. Fuck yeah, I like that. But
The snout. The snout.
The culinary buddies are gonna be here. Is it snout? That guy eat anything, right? A fried toenail. Hell yeah. If it has banquet on it.
Dip it in the batter. Oh.
There was an EVP involved, so and like Jazz said, it may have been a number one.
What did you say?
No, I wanted fried.
Yeah, maybe they didn't record long enough. They
Yeah,
shut it off too soon.
Yeah, it's like, is there anyone in here? I was like, did we take your order right? And it's like, no, let's get the fuck out of here. Wait, my onion rings. Still trying to order. Hey, give the man his order.
That's all he wants. Just
Yeah, I
wants
could
his
go
food.
there, I could cross to the other side, but they don't want to give him my onion rings.
I know. That's all I'm asking for is my onion rings.
No, I was gonna say the same thing.
Oh, whoops, wrong.
I want to try them if they do.
Never mind.
They're all culinary artists, right? Culinary chefs.
Yes, and that's true
There you
too,
go.
because they're all, man,
They cook
dude,
everything.
that's fucking awesome. You know, they're the ones who make those little chiquito plates. You know, they put like a leaf here and then like a. But dude, they charge like $490 for it. But
Yeah.
man, it's supposed to be magnifico.
Yeah.
I didn't even say it right. Magnifico. But what would cause that smell though? I mean, I would think. Well, I mean, if you're gonna sell, okay,
I
here's
mean,
the
it's
thing.
been burning chicken from
years, right?
KFC from there, so you'd think it'd be stuck to it already.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
just naturally.
you make a pot pie, it still smell like fucking churches,
Yeah.
right? So,
Or KFC.
Dad, you fucking craving something or what?
something like Esther, gotta love it, man. Oh yeah. No, fuck no chicken, man. I'm tired of chicken, man. I feel like I'm eating a salad, believe it or not.
Wow.
That's
Like,
the funniest
whoa.
thing you said all night.
don't lie. You don't have to lie, man. But that's the thing. With she said they had smelled it all down there. So this is one of those. You see, I'm trying. But look, okay, this is one of those like, was it just the oven that smelled like that? You know, was it? No, just being honest, man. You know, just
just trying to-
she's like, obviously, you know,
Trying to
but
make-
no, we don't know.
Trying
I
to
mean,
make sense of the story.
Yeah, you know. What was the EVP about?
Jazzy's like, there's no sense to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my theory. Like,
What was the EVP about then? That I mean, okay. Tell me this. Tell me how the smell got there, man.
Okay, so they were gonna be graded on something, and
But
it was
they didn't even use the stove.
never.
Wait. Yeah, they did. Did they make this? No, they said they didn't even make the food there. So it hadn't been used like probably till the day before. That they didn't make nothing on it, so...
Well, you go check our oven. I bet there's a fucking bunch of
fuck
crumbs
yeah.
accumulated on the bottom of shit. So
Okay, then the EVP, what was the EVP about?
Colonel Sanders, didn't you say in the when we were on break?
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Like,
squeaky door hinges. I don't know.
Nah, that could have been anything.
Could have been the Colonel.
EVPs are about... Colonel. Did you always have white hair? No. No. I'm gonna say fuck y'all, man. I'm never gonna say that. Oh, this is how we get done. I'm so sorry.
This is why we don't have any more stories.
That's why nobody wants to fucking tell us their story.
Don't ever send shit to those motherfuckers. I'm sorry, Crazy. This is how we get down, man.
We're just kidding. We're
Yeah,
joking.
we do it. But the thing is, like, seriously, is it the oven or was it just the? No, I'm being totally serious, man. Was it the oven?
Dishwasher.
Was it the haunted dishwasher? Oh, you better be careful putting your clothes in there. Yeah, I put my undies in there, man.
I mean,
I got a demon.
if it was from KFC and it smelled like KFC, then it had to have been the oven, right?
Okay, but was it a haunted oven or was it just the place where they're at? Because didn't she say that the college was haunted or
But what would the KFC smell come from?
Okay. Well,
That's true, too.
here's the thing. Here's my thought.
Maybe
It's gonna sound like a joke. That's where I was going with this. It's
Yeah.
gonna sound like a joke. But what if the smell? I'm actually being serious. What if the smell of the KFC like activated something, or like there was a, I don't know, just like it was nostalgic to the ghost and it made it more more active.
See, like
Yeah, or what if there was a ghost that was just like seriously, like maybe he's just like an asshole and he's like trying to play tricks on him, like I'm gonna fucking make them.
I mean, could be.
Or like you were saying too, Ian. I mean, really, yeah. I mean, who's to say in the afterlife something may not trigger like a memory or something? You know, even as a ghost. I mean, like, oh, hold on, dude, that's KFC, dude.
Oh yeah,
Like
like
it's got strong associations
But
with that smell or something.
Like,
maybe they died because they swallowed some. I don't know.
yeah, or something like that. Is this churches?
Hey, Churches was the one where it's like, where's the bone, right?
Yeah. Oh no! I
don't remember that commercial.
Where's the bone?
Oh,
You're talking
I swallowed the
about-
bone.
I
I ate the bone. I ate the bone. Yeah, that one.
That was it churches? I thought it was
I know, KFC.
Yeah, I ate the bone.
No.
And they,
was it a boneless chicken commercial or what?
Oh,
remember that? No,
I think so. Yeah.
That's when they said there's no bones. He was like, everybody started panicking.
No, it's probably that one. You ate it. There's no more bone, dude. Was it?
Yeah, I gotta say something completely off topic, Rob. But you said Church's Chicken so many times, and it just keeps triggering flashbacks for me. All right, and it's like really making me super uncomfortable. All right, because I've never, since I was a child, as a child I loved Church's Chicken, but then I had this one experience. All right, and since that experience, I have just never felt comfortable with Church's Chicken.
Why not?
So, well, I'm glad you asked because I'm about to tell you.
Oh, good.
So,
No.
One time we went to KFC. Yeah, you got me switching them again.
There you go.
See, I wasn't doing that. I was saying churches.
Yeah, well. So one time we went to Churches, went through the drive-thru, all right, and I got a Sprite. I don't know. It was like the closest thing to soda I could drink at the time. I guess it was soda, but
Soda?
I don't know what made me look inside the soda. I got it like half drank, mind you.
That's fucking gross.
And I opened it, and there's like 6 ants in my soda. And mind you, I'm allergic to ants. We probably could have sued that Churches, man.
I hear a
There
lawsuit
were
coming.
like 6.
You know what? I'm not surprised because I've never seen a Churches that was like kept up with
100% like clean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, they're falling off bad too, man. I'm telling you.
I mean,
dry-ass
they were
chicken.
falling off bad back then.
Yeah,
Letting
yeah.
ants in the soda.
Okay, sorry. I mean, hopefully, but just me. But I don't trust from Churches. I don't trust my drinks. Burger King, I won't trust my drinks.
yeah.
Like there's places where I'm like, ugh.
You know, you really got to clean those things off good, and a lot of people don't. You have to unscrew them, take those little things off the nozzles, and
Yeah.
There's places
nobody
where I'm
does
like,
that.
they look like they have dirty ass drinks there.
Yeah. Even the water too. It's like, why is it brown?
So what did you do? Did your mom get mad?
You see these ants?
probably.
My son is allergic. God damn it!
Well, she probably wanted to go back and get something, and I'm like, no, I don't want anything from there.
Yeah, right.
Why
That's
are you
true.
gonna complain and want something else from there, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be worse, man.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think we were just talking about this too. Like, I don't send shit back. Even if it's something I don't like, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna eat it. You
Yeah.
send that motherfucker back, man, it's gonna come back worse, man. That's just my theory.
Yeah.
And it may not be people take professional. They're professionals in their especially folks like this. They're but I still don't, man. I was just like, it's like, man, it tastes like warm balls. I don't want it back. Yeah.
I don't know if you want to call them professionals at $8 an hour. Or,
No, well, you know what I
or-
mean. Like these
two
people,
back-
the
two
culinary
back then.
skills that they're gonna work at, really not fancy places.
Yeah, I mean that's true. I mean,
You
yeah,
can
those,
bitch at those places,
Yeah.
man. For
Yeah.
the prices you're paying, I still wouldn't though, man, because there's gonna be
Yeah.
that one dishwasher that's like, Damelo, I know what to do with it.
and you just hear in the background.
Should I stand or should I sit while I'm wiping? That's I couldn't make heads or tails over this one. So let's just say they caught a EVP, which is awesome.
Yep.
I still kind of up in the air about the. To me, my stove always stinks. It stinks like what I made the day before. So, I'm not saying that they made church's chicken. I mean, God bless it. Fried chicken the day before, but yeah, we'll go get church. I'll see you fellas, man. I'll be back, man.
And with that said, no, just kidding.
You're just craving churches, right? But I wasn't there either, so he could if it admitted through the whole. You know,
that's true.
That's weird. You know, that is a weird thing. You know, so
if it was just isolated to that area around the thing, it's probably just the fire. But if it actually spread, then you got a question.
That's true.
Then you got a
yeah.
concern.
what the hell haunts a stove though? Is it the stove or is it the place where it's at? That's what I want.
What if, like, it was a cook that had been there for a long time?
What if he liked that stove just a
Residual.
little bit too much?
Right?
What if he wasn't? There was that guy in love with the car.
People do take ownership. Yeah, that's true. Like SpongeBob, there you go. I mean, people do take ownership of their, equipment that they're using.
Oh yeah, they probably
like,
named it.
Oh yes.
But I mean, if they took it from let's say they bought this stove in New Jersey and they sent it to let's say Missouri, right? Because they could follow, right? It's like finally I got peace and quiet. I got these kids out of here. They're over there doing their thing. So
I mean, if they're attached to the item,
that's true. I never thought about that. You're right.
I mean, I was kind of making a joke, but I'm glad y'all made sense out of it.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Well, no, because y'all saw that Strange Addictions show, right? Where that guy was in love with his car.
And he would, like, make out with the muffler?
Yeah.
What
That's kind of what I was referencing there. But I mean, yes. Also, yeah, strong attachments for sure.
What the?
Strange addiction. Did you see that one lady that was, like, eat her own feces?
Oh, but I saw that one lady that
Why?
Eat her mattress?
I saw that.
Yeah.
And then the lady that would shower in her own urine or something like that, and like she would put urine in like her eyes.
And
drank it
would
too.
not eat nothing but her own shit.
Oh, that is
Why?
gross.
And I seen a video and it just.
Did she die? I
They said they
mean,
couldn't go in that house without like a suit on because it smelled so bad.
Oh my
That's
god.
disgusting, man. That hepatitis city, man. Shit.
oh, that's gross, man.
Yeah, she had condoms, but she was still. Oh no, that's not even funny, man. That's gross, man. Gross.
That is gross. Speaking of gross, thanks for listening to us, guys. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, this was a really gross episode.
Yeah, I know.
Wasn't it?
You had a lot of.
I do want to
poop in
know,
this
though, like, how many people shit standing up and...
Oh yeah. Yes, man. We gotta make that.
Email us. You know what? I'll put a poll on the website. Screw it.
Stand to sit.
Yeah.
Y'all mentioned Colonel Sanders, and it just reminded me of video games. There's a lot of genres. Some of them very different. There's this one genre of video games called dating simulators. It's generally what they're kind of like visual novels. They're like, still image and there's text, and it's just kind of like a text adventure sort of. But since it's a dating sim, it's just your character is simulated, like, dating different characters or trying to date a different character or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And very popular in Japan, and with lonely Americans. For some reason.
They do 10 cats, right?
For some reason, the Japanese branch of KFC decided to make a Colonel Sanders dating simulator, where it's very very anime style, and it's you date Colonel Sanders in the game.
Is he like some sort of
well hung.
I mean, listen, I'm not gay, but that picture, the way he looked in that game, he looked pretty handsome. I will say, very handsome Colonel
Only
Sanders.
thing, man, I was.
Not that there's anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
To us, that this weird Japanese culture can seem a little weird, but it's just different. It's a different culture.
Yeah.
Very,
That's
very
what makes
interesting.
this world go round. But you know what, man? We're going back to KFCs, man.
Yes.
Are they the ones who invented the double down?
The what?
The double down.
Yeah.
Double long?
The double down. Did I say that? Double
I thought you said double dong.
Oh, double dong.
I was like, what are you saying,
God
Rob?
bless them. The double dong.
Spicy sausage or something.
I was like, what are you saying, Rob?
The double down.
This is a kiddie podcast. No, I'm just kidding.
The double dong. Oh, my God bless those guys.
Double down. I never heard of that. What is that?
Man, I gotta call it. It's a chicken breast a chicken breast, and that's the buns. It's supposed to be the buns, and in between is the cheese and the bacon and
that actually sounds good.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
God
that does
bless
sound
those
good.
guys. Nah, man, that's the thing. That's right there. I was like, I started thinking about it. And I was like, wait a minute, they invented the double down now. That's something all right there, man. Did I say it right?
Kidding. Yeah, you did actually, but it still caught me for a little while.
Yeah, just call me Vanessa Del Rio, man. So, anyway, I never tried it, but it looked really good. And
I still want
sound
to date
good.
Colonel Sanders, huh?
hell yeah, I was like, you are a genius. Playing with his chest hairs, laying in the bed next to him.
while you're eating your double down.
You double down guy. Oh Lord have mercy.
All right, just one last thing for me. Like,
We gotta
be
leave
off
the poor
topic
lady.
because
We gotta leave
yeah.
the poor KFC lady alone.
No, this is not KFC related. Now this is Japan related. I was scrolling through YouTube and I saw this headline. I don't know why I saw a headline on YouTube, but there's this Japanese man who got arrested after dating more than 35 women at once for birthday gifts. To get birthday gifts.
Oh man,
Is that a law?
smart.
I know. I was gonna say like
I don't know.
it's an asshole move. Like
Yeah.
absolutely,
Yeah, that's
no
right.
doubting. But is it
35 got-
against the rules to date a bunch of women?
I haven't
Like, is that?
I haven't
In
seen the
Japan,
video.
I would think,
Haven't seen
especially.
Well, yeah, I guess
But-
in Japan, yeah.
But in the U.S., man, I mean,
Depends on the state, probably.
I think.
Because even recently, that guy that was a cop and he was married, and then he kept like dating a bunch of different women. That was recently.
Did you do it for gifts also, or
Oh shit! No, I think he just did it because he's a fucking.
just an idiot?
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. I mean, I don't know if that's against the law there. I mean, I can understand like the gifts, but I mean,
I honestly don't understand. I want to watch this video and find out about it,
you
but
gotta have 35 ladies and no cash, bro.
I know,
That's what I'm
right?
saying, right? I'm like, that dude is probably.
What kind of gifts was he
bullshit.
getting?
I don't know.
Cash, Rob.
That's what I'm saying, though.
How do you juggle-
Mucho cabrón, just say, I'm gonna stay here the night if you don't mind.
How do you juggle 35
No shit.
women?
I mean,
There's
like,
only
Jeez.
one, what, 31 days?
one, how attractive does this guy have to be to get away with that?
I know.
Shit.
And two, how much time does he have? Is that all he
Yeah.
does with his
I'm
free
saying, man,
time?
he ain't got no goddamn job. You know he ain't got no job, man. So that's probably
Yeah.
why that he couldn't afford no gifts.
Yeah.
Like, here I am. I'm gonna get with it. Oh fuck, man. I'm
So-
having something real.
So now does I was gonna say, does he need to buy 30 whatever gifts now
That's
too?
the other thing too.
How's he gonna do that?
He needs to find that game you're talking about.
Oh, I know. Wait, I got so many questions. Like,
I know.
how long was he dating them for?
That's
Because your
true.
birthday only comes like once a year.
Right,
So.
right. That man, I wish I knew. I wish I knew.
But 35.
35. I mean,
Whew.
honestly, horrible thing to do to toy with the
Yeah.
hearts of all those ladies. But also, I'm impressed. The
Yeah.
skill and like that it probably took to pull that off.
That master manipulator.
I mean,
what'd you say?
Jeez.
Let's say it again. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. No, I saw the headline and I'm like, I gotta share it with these guys because it's very.
That's crazy.
like,
Yeah.
That
And
guy's
it's not
gotta be
illegal.
part of a Lonely Hearts Club, like with the ladies that just play with their cats or whatever, man. That's all they have, their
Yeah.
bunnies and stuff like that. Shut up, Rob. I'm just saying though. You know what I'm saying? They're just
Silk bunnies.
they're in the kind of higher up age bracket a little bit. You got this young buck coming in.
I'm not.
I don't know. That could be wrong too.
Sorry,
What the fuck do I know?
The last couple things that I had to say, I didn't. I wanted to bring these up. I just didn't know how to do it, and just the dating simulator thing, and then the headline. I don't know how to do it, but I'm like I wanted you guys to hear it and
Just
the
throw it
audience
in.
because that's interesting stuff, man. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird and
That is
completely
weird.
random. And I figured maybe it would help make up for the lack of sobering thoughts.
There you go, man.
As if my
You're slacking, man. Yeah.
I know. I got ideas. I got to like sit down and research them.
You got it, man. We have like
Where you getting with it, Rob?
I'm gonna see the masturbator collector. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, what?
The Hadron Collider. Is that what you were trying to say?
I would just shut up, bro.
The masturbator collider.
That sounds interesting, man.
He said that devil dung masturbating to life.
It's all about dicks over here. I'm sorry, I'm gonna stay quiet for a little bit.
We gotta end the episode before Rob says something really bad.
Say something sane, man.
I feel like that's a game show, like masturbating colliders.
Richard Dawson kissing everybody. You didn't kiss that baby there? Okay then. How many old timers are getting Richard Dawson?
He used to kiss every woman on the show that would come out on the show. He
I
just
heard
did it.
about that. Yeah.
It was on
What's it? Family Feud.
yeah.
Family Feud. Family Feud.
He would kiss all those ladies, every one of them. It didn't matter. Hello, love. Give me big one. They give it on the lips, and they were like, "Damn, that's what I was saying."
It's like, dude, I don't know how
Come on
to.
the show, but you gotta kiss him.
Even for the time, that was creepy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was super creepy.
I mean,
If it was,
because I know
actually.
there were some things that were like a little bit more lenient back then.
Right.
I mean, even
A lot of stuff,
then, that was like
Yeah, that was pretty.
that was creepy.
But he was there forever. I mean,
Wow.
Yeah, he was there for a good spell, man. But
I guess
No.
it's what's the name, Harvey now? Or
Steve Harvey.
Steve
Steve Harvey, yeah, he don't kiss everybody. He just shake their hand. Yeah, he's smart, man.
No.
But that dude, everybody, right on, give me pico, eat up. Mamita. Even the vatos, hello, love. Oh, I'm sorry. Like,
It was an accident.
that's how many bitches he kissed, right? My mistake and kissed the vato one
Man,
time.
probably. I wouldn't doubt it,
Would you
man.
like to try out our other game show called Masturbating Collider?
That's what
Yeah.
he kisses and peepees. Hello, love. Right on the comment. I'm sure, yes. Anyway, all right, Christy, thank you so much for that awesome story.
The delicious story.
Dude, I swear I got drunk. Or I'm not drunk, but
Oh, man.
You got drunk.
within the last
drunk.
no, within I think in the last 2 beers, I think I'm serious. I think I'm
That's
buzzing
it.
pretty good, man.
You're feeling good. Hey, man, there's nothing wrong with feeling good.
That's like when a kid's like, Mom, I didn't spill that water over there. I swear I didn't spill that water over there. I'm kind of suspicious, bro.
Nah, might have been me.
No one spills water.
Oh, me and Pete over
If
there,
you say it, I
man.
swear I'm not drunk.
No, well, maybe I don't think I'm drunk. I can make it up the stairs, but
I didn't make it up the stairs.
no, but I think I was really trying to say those words and I couldn't say them.
That's crazy. That's when you know you're really
Like
going
KFC?
downhill.
Yeah, that one I did say. I'm a food guy, so I know.
You said churches.
What was it called? The double
Downer.
Double down. The
Double down. There you go.
But then
Yeah.
somebody said I said double penis or something.
Double dong.
The double down. Can you imagine walking in the kid? Y'all have the double down? You guys look at each other. It's like,
Wrong shop for that.
you want to go about 2 miles down?
It's over there on Presto Street. Hey, thanks for listening, guys. Yeah, we appreciate you guys, hanging around for this really long podcast. This podcast available on Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, Audible, iHeartRadio, or just about any podcast platform you can think of, or music platform, I guess, for that matter. If you got a story, please email it to us at rigormortisparanormal@gmail.com. You can't call it in right now, but we're working on getting a new number here, which hopefully we'll have soon.
And if you guys like our podcast, like it, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff,
Share it.
whatever. Share it.
Share.
If you think you got, if you, man, I'm not even drunk. I'm getting a second hand drunk.
Secondhand drunkenness.
Just running my breath. You just fucked up, man.
You have to carry me home.
Help him to the car, man. Somebody.
What happened to him? He smelled Albert's breath.
Somebody help me. He's fucked up.
I know you can
I'll
hotbox
be
a beer.
okay.
But yeah, if you know somebody you think would like our podcast, share it with them, and yeah.
If not just the stories, I mean, just to say, hey guys, what's up, man? We love that too. But,
Yeah, exactly.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Y'all take cool, man.
Hey, all right, guys. Thank you very much, and good night.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Sweet cherry pie